Yo, yo, what is up? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Very happy on a Wednesday. So, on gold, back at it with gold. Some people might have seen my thumbnail. This is the first time I've traded the futures market. I've switched from Forex. I've done the unthinkable. I've switched from Forex to futures. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why in a sec, because I've got a good story. I have a good story. So check this out. Hang on, this is a futures market, by the way. This futures. I'm on a 100k Topstep account. First time trading 100k as well. So anyone that trades in Australia would know that FTMO have just changed their broker and they've changed some regulations. And the leverage is now 1 to 30. It used to be 1 to 100. You can't even risk 1% on a trade now if you're trading FTMO in Australia. It's virtually impossible to pass a challenge now. Like, if I was on a 15k account, for me to hit take profit on a good trade, I win like $40. Right? They've made it way too difficult now, and it's just like, bro, I'm not playing these games anymore. And I've wanted to switch to futures for a while now, and it just kind of gave me the perfect opportunity to switch. And here we are. So I'm just going to do what I usually do, is just do a bit of a top-down analysis, see what's going on here on gold, and see if we can get a little trade today. I'm not going to go crazy because I'm honestly still trying to figure out futures. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. So a decent amount of bearish volume. Decent amount of bearish volume here. One hour's closed, strong, engulfing. I'm going to open up Zoom so I can do a bit of drawing, because I could see a potential setup coming up here. I could see a potential. Futures, man. I'm a futures trader. Who would have known? Crazy world. So straight away what I'm looking at is, if I see something, if this one can flip bullish and engulf that previous one, the next one give me a bit of a wick, I'll ride it back up. I'll ride it back up. One sec. Actually, it's right here. Yeah, so here we are. It's pretty interesting. So gold's, it's finally doing a bit of bearish stuff, you know what I mean? Like, think about all this bullish momentum we've had for the last couple of weeks, months. Finally kind of tipping. Even on the weekly shows, like, man, if this weekly can close bearish, that'll be interesting. What up, history? What is up? I don't know if you heard me before, but I've officially switched to futures. I'm a futures trader. I just can't deal with the changes in the leverage for FTMO traders in Australia. It's too low. So I'm trading on a Topstep account now. Actually, let me actually change this to Topstep. There we go. I'm a futures boy. Yeah, crazy. I'll turn this volume down a bit. Yeah, sorry, the music was pumping. Yeah, I'm going to make a separate video just talking about the FTMO in Australia because it's really rough. Like, they're going to lose 90% of their Australian customers. It's just undoable. You can't trade with such small leverage. Like, you can, but people in the... I'd be happy with that if I was already past the challenge phase. But the challenge phase, you want to kind of go a bit heavier on like quality trades to smash through it because you don't want to be stuck on the challenge phase for 4 months. I am in a sell right now. Take profit 2600. Ooh, 2600. 2606. Fuck, that's gonna be a big move, man, if you catch all that. Break even for the day, yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for a little bit of a flip on this. If not, I'll wait till this next area gets broken. Do you guys like this naked chart where you can just see the chart? Because I can obviously do shit where you can, you know, see all the stuff, but I feel like it's a bit too much. It's a bit too messy. I guess it doesn't really matter. No one gives a shit. Let's have a look what's going on. 8 minutes for this. I also love that I can see the countdown on when the candles close as well. I missed that. I'm a futures boy. Futures boy. History, are you Forex or futures? I need to figure out how to take off partials. I think the lowest amount you can add onto a position is 1 contract. Right? And you can only take off 1 contract. So it's like, I don't know if I can like take off partials. I don't think you can. So that's why today I'm not trying to go hella crazy. If I see a really clean setup, I'll take it, but it's my first day in futures. I don't want to do anything too crazy if I don't understand it properly. So I've got to wait for this, let's see how this candle closes. Wait for this 15 to close here. It's pretty unusual that it would just stop in the middle of this range here, so it might just keep going. I'll have to wait and see. What's this range here? It's at 20 pips. It's not too bad. Yeah, wow, it's just interesting to finally see some bearish momentum in gold for once. No top wick on this hourly. How's the 4 hour looking? No top wick on the 4 hour. This is looking like, these are indications of a lot of volume. These are volume indicators. Man, do you know how good it is? Because I was playing around on the Topstep practice account. How good it is to enter a position and just see it at zero, not immediately in drawdown. Like when you trade Forex, the spread obviously immediately puts you down like 2.5 pips. Boom. So I need to wait for this candle to close. 3 minutes. So check this out on the Topstep. Oh, I hope I'm not showing anything. I don't think I am. So look at this. On 100K account, the profit target is 106, but you can only lose. The max loss is 3 grand. And they do that to kind of trick like people. It sounds like, wow, it's only 6 grand, but the fact that the loss is only 3, and the loss actually follows you up. It only stops when you get past break even. So once you make 103,000, then the max loss stays at break even, but it follows you up till then. So you got to be pretty conservative. Like you got to be pretty smart with it. But they trick people by saying, yeah, it's only 6%, but it's like, yeah, but the max loss is like fucking $1. I don't know if there's a max daily loss though. Reach the max profit. Don't let your account hit. Yeah, I don't know if there's a daily loss. Anyway. So we've got 1.5 minutes for this, 15 to close. Pretty big rejection here off that area. If I were to get this next 15 to close above these areas here, that'll be nice for a buy. Something like that, take the buy there. 121HH, thank you, my friend. Back to you. May your patience pay off. So all we can do is just be patient and just go in our head. Yeah, I know what I'm looking for. I can close my eyes and visualize the exact kind of candles I want printed. Until I see them, I'm not doing anything. I must see them. Because the pain of losing a trade out of impatience is much worse than the pain of just not trading at all. Think about how many times have you in trading, you're in drawdown and you just can't help but to think, bro, if only I could get back to break even. And you're like, why did I take that trade? And it's like, oh, been in that position so many times where it's like, you just learn to just avoid it now. Like, I just don't even bother. You holding the trades for the day or just a session? Just a session, brother, just a session. I will try and look for some sort of position here on gold and get myself anywhere from 10 to 20 to 70 pips. Minimum 10, maximum 1,000. But yeah, just get a nice little London scrape. What about yourself, 121HH? Have you got any trades on today? Got anything happening here, bucko? If I catch something today, it'll be the first trade that I've caught on this new 100k I nearly said FTMO, Topstep account. Mazamari Ashraf, you trade prop account? Yeah, this is a 100k 100k Topstep account right here. I got it just today. So today is the first day that I've switched from Forex to futures, and I got myself a 100k account here because they've changed the regulations in Australia for FTMO. And they've just lowered the leverage way too much for me to be able to actually, pass a challenge in a decent amount of time. Like, I've still got my FTMO account, but I'll just play with it type shit. Not anything yet, but looking at some setups. Nice, brother, nice. Mazimil, what do you got? Are you looking at anything on gold, my dude? If I can get this to close back up in this range, I could be looking at some potential buys because the 30-minute hasn't closed yet. Let's have a look at this 30-minute. Have to wait. But then again, it could just be creating a bit of a top wick for the 1 hour, which is being created now. Big rejection potential. I tried to trade on Asia session, kind of breaky, ridiculous move, I swear. Was that on gold? Asia sesh looks super choppy through gold. Or was this Asia here, maybe? I guess this was pre-London. Yeah, Asia looked choppy in the earlier sesh. TTUS, TTU Shibi, do you consider the direct to funded props like Fast Track or Traderly? I think you mean by direct by funded as in you just pay and you automatically get a funded account? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, it just depends on your financial situation and your trust in your own trades, I think, in your trading ability, because it's going to cost you a lot more to get an instant funded account. It's going to cost you a lot more to get that. Yeah, so you are talking about that. Yeah, it's going to cost you a lot more. You really have to weigh it up. One, are you okay with paying off quite a lot more for the instant funding? And two, are you at that level with your trading where you believe you're going to pass? Because if you're still at the level where you're like, man, I'm still figuring shit out a little bit, you might as well figure that shit out during a challenge, which is going to cost you less. And then by the time you do pass, you're going to have more confidence. So that's really, I think, the main things. And I think they take more of a profit split on the instant funding as well. 121HH. Yeah, I agree with the what you're saying here about Asia, but if you notice the last week or two on gold, Asia's been wild, man. It's pushed like crazy. I think today is the only exception, really. But yeah, I'll show you something here. You can see here, I've got my 100K combine balance, 100K, no trades taken yet. It's a fresh banger, straight from a Forex FTMO prop account into this. So, no, it feels good. I wanted to switch to futures for a while. Yeah, Shibi, I stream at this exact time during the London session every day. So come by whenever, man. Jump on some trades with us. I'll be here pretty much every day. If I'm not here during a London session, it means something pretty hectic's taken over the day because it's part of my daily routine now. But it's only gold, only trade gold. See how this 15 closes, which will also be a 30 close. See if we can close back in this range here. I could potentially look at that as somewhat of a fake out. If it closes like this, the next 30 can wick down and break the previous high. I'll take a buy there. But I'll need that closure in the range. That closure. Awesome. I've been in futures for a couple years and seeing someone take a couple from Forex is pretty exciting. Oh, coming from Forex. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that because I'll probably have questions. I'm still trying to understand a few things here with futures, but man, it's a nice feeling to enter a trade and just not see that the spread has already got you in the drawdown. So yeah, man, be good to have you here. Very good. So these lines I have along here, these are essentially my support, resistance, just areas of interest. I want to see how price reacts around these 3 areas. That's where I'll be looking to take positions. Because I know when it comes to support and resistance zones, price is essentially eventually going to gravitate towards one of those. And when I see a certain type of candles get printed around those areas, then I start to get indications of, you know, my potential setups. But I would never take a trade just in this open area like this. So I've got 4 minutes before this 30 closes. See what we can get here. A lot can happen in 4 minutes. How many times have you seen a candle, you're like, man, it's not going to do this. And then the next 30 seconds, it just completely drops like fucking 50 pips. 2.5 minutes. See if we get that closure or not. "45 seconds. What are you going to do, Mr. Candle? Are you going to break through that zone, or are you just going to tease us?" So just kind of touched into that support turn resistance area there. No, I just have to wait and see how this next candle prints. That's the thing with trading. There's nothing you can do except wait. This candle came up and slightly touched that and really told no story. There's no clear indication of what might happen. So you just have to wait. Wait till the chart tells you a story of some sort. Right now there's not a whole bunch. There's 2 rejection candles, there's a bit of a bullish, tapped into resistance, there's just nothing, there's not a whole bunch. If I get this next one that can close up in the range, I'll still be looking at the same bias that I had before, which is buys. So this is looking alright. Come down, could be leaving a bottom wick now and then close back up in range. These are the things that are going through my head. What could happen? And how would I react when it does happen? Still got 2.5 hours before this 4-hour closes. It hasn't created a top wick. Things could be panning out okay for buyers if on the lower time frames it starts to print what I want to see. Because nearly every day I'm looking at the markets and we see the 4 hours still got 2 hours to close, and it looks something like what this one looks like. And then you take a shot of what it looks like 2 hours later and it's fucking like this. And you're just like, well, fuck me, I didn't see that coming. So I have no bias. Just react to what the market's showing me at the present time. That's why I don't even like a bias on the daily bias. I don't like to predict what the candles, what the chart might do. I don't want anything that's going to alter my reality, like perspective. right? Because I could look at this and be like, man, I've seen this before, and you know, it's probably going to come up here and tap there, and then it's going to continue up. So I want to see something like that. Now you're moving forward with this preconceived idea of what probably you think will happen, and you don't see the chart for what it actually is. It can kind of dilute your perspective a little bit, I find. That's the last thing you want when you're trading. Yeah, interesting. So like I said, I could be creating a bit of a bottom wick here, but we'll have to see. Have to wait. That's my slogan in trading. Have to wait. Have to wait. Daniel Holmes trading. Have to wait. Have to wait trading. I'm going to become a guru one day and sell a course called Have to Wait. Let's look at the 1 second chart. Yeah, nice. Okay. Bro, that's wild. What about the 5 second? Does it even move? Barely? Hectic. What about the 15 second? Yeah, that's wild. People use this shit. People use a 15 second chart. Ugly stuff. Six minutes for this candle. 6 entire minutes. If this 15 doesn't close back in that range, but the 30 decides to, that's even better for me. Because the 30 is a much stronger confirmation candle than the 15. Is there any news today? Wednesday? No. Tomorrow's CPI? Yep. And What about Friday? Oh, Friday. Oh no. PPI on Friday. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we've got 3.5 minutes for this 15. The 30 is still open. Could the 30 come down and test one more time and flip? Maybe. If it does, I would be looking at more of an impulse buy. Because even this dead area here, I'm a bit sus on. Like, it looks like it would potentially want to retest one more time, if not break through completely. So we just printed side by side there on that 15. What does a 30 look like? Interesting. So what's this range here? This could almost be its own little... I can't tell with futures. Like, is this 28 pips? Yeah, 28 pips. I think it is. I'm gonna move... I'm going to move my support level to here now. If I get a candle, if I get this next candle to close like this, below this range, next one to wick up a little bit, take a sell right there. We've got a new support range here now. Which also kind of indicates maybe a higher low. So this when this 30 closes, it's going to tell us a lot. So 12 minutes. Crazy weather here. You know what? I'm gonna put this window up. It's crazy rain. It's still a bit still a bit of daylight outside. That background, the city in the background. So 8.5 minutes for this 30 closure. What's the 15 look like? Bit of rejection. If we can get some sort of closure below this range here. Get another wick up and a push down. Take the sell there. Boom. Easy money. See you later. And the same applies if it flips. Take the buy there. I'd actually rather buys, to be honest, but beggars can't be choosers. They're both pretty good setups potentially. Aru, what up? Yeah, my background has actually been like a blind the whole time, so I just thought I'd wind it up because it's raining and thundering. It could be a cool background. And I'm trading on a 100k futures account now. I've switched from Forex, so new me, new background. Just waiting for this 30 to close. Got 7 minutes. This is I'm with Topstep. Topstep. You can see over here. Profit target is 6k. Max loss is 3k. Yeah, Topstep. So pretty excited. They've changed the regulations for FTMO in Australia, so I've had to abandon them. Like the leverage is 1 to 30. Oh, see that lightning? Yeah, I've had to abandon FTMO, and it's been a good opportunity because I've wanted to switch to futures for a while now. So it is good. Let me see how this looks on my phone. This background, bro. Thunder's going wild. Wild thunder. Very cool. Daniel, me, it looks very cool. Yeah, brother, oh man, Aru, I need to ask you questions because I'm new to this whole I'm new to this whole future shit. Is the lowest amount you can place is one contract? Because if I place a one contract position, but I want to take off partials, is that possible? You can't do that, right? I think one contract is the lowest amount of partials you can take, essentially. So I have to do 2 contracts if I want to take off 50%, I guess. Is that right? Alright, so we're edging down here. Let me use my brain. 4.5 minutes. Looking pretty good. I won't fully use my brain till it goes down further. Afraz 89, correct. Oh, so one contract is the minimum. Okay. 10 MGC equals 1 GC. Gee, brother, I don't know any of these terms yet. I don't know any of these terms yet. But yeah, from A Fraser 89 said that's correct. So I guess, yeah, I could only imagine that I would start with around 2 contracts and then, yeah, take off one when I want partials. Take off one. That's the shitty thing, but because in Forex, I used to be able to take off 90% and just let the rest run type shit. But that's alright. GC is oh, okay, yeah, I thought that, yeah. What's yeah, okay. There's micros and minis for futures. Search up the difference. Yeah, I understand that. But how the flip, how do you, I guess it doesn't really matter if the smallest amount is one contract anyway, so it's all right. All right, we're getting some sort of break here. So I've got 3 minutes here. Let's have a look. The 15, looking pretty juicy for sells. Just have to wait for this closure. I want to see this, then I want to see a wick, then I want to see a continuation for me to take a sell right there. That is ideal. And I've got to figure out with these limit and market orders. Like, I understand in Forex, but I was placing a limit order and then I was taking it at break even, but I was still under by 10, which I guess, yeah, I understand there's a difference in your ask price. But when I did a market order, I was in negative by 20, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I've got to look into it a little bit more. This is looking really nice if we can just stay around here like this. Topstep X, yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using I was gonna use Tradeovate. I actually didn't even realize. I must have already just automatically clicked Topstep X. So here we are. Bruh, is this candle gonna break or not? If it doesn't, there's nothing I can do. I need you to drop a bit more. You got 10 seconds, young candle. 10, 5, 4, 3. Give me one more drop. Yeah, that's good. That'll do, motherfucker. Now I need another wick up. Give me a bit more of a wick up. If this leaves without me, there's nothing I can do. I just needed that wick. And I don't trust a candle that leaves within the first minute anyway. There we go. All right, I'll be confident putting a sell stop here. Stop sell. Fuck, is that? Man, I don't know all this shit. Let's have a look. Sell. Stop market sell. I think that's right. If not, I'll just do it manually when it gets there. Yeah, nice. Okay. Nice. So I've got a sell stop here. If it triggers it, I'll be in this trade. And I would usually take 90% down here, but I guess I'll manage my position with anticipation to fill this wick here to the left. Yeah, what? Bro, you realize that dude, like, not to talk shit, but he's the worst scammer of all time, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. His scamming abilities. Like, anyone that's in the industry for a while can just see straight through it. But if you're new to the industry, it looks cool. Oh wow, it even has a little thing, order filled. All right, my stop's going to be above this zone here. Take profit down here at this wick. Wild stuff over here. Wild stuff. The first trade on the futures account. If it's red, it's red. There's nothing I can do. At least I showed up and did my best. Stuck to the plan. That's all you can do. Pretty tight stop, like... Pretty tight stop, but it's alright. 14 pips, I think that equates to. 14 ticks, I think is the word. The wording around here. Let it rip. Yeah, that's the goal at least. Man, my stop's really tight, but that's alright. See what happens, eh? See what happens. It's not a yeah, that's the only thing with futures, I guess. Like in Forex, you can just take off. Man, I could take off 10% if I wanted to. But in futures, I guess you can't really do that. Getting 71 viewers already on this stream. That's like a lot for me randomly. I don't know why. Maybe my thumbnail. Switching to futures. Trick people. The most viewers I have can all watch me lose together. Let's go through the loss together. Ooh, I don't like that flip. See, if this was Forex, I'd probably take off 50% right here. But I kind of have to just... I guess I can't. Whoa. Well, there we go. Nice little L right there. How did that... It went auto-filled and it was all the way down here still. It must have like spiked up real quick. Interesting. But at the end of the day, I would have taken that trade 1,000 times. That was like a pretty textbook setup for me. I would have taken that trade 1,000 times. I might hang out and potentially give the trade a second chance if it comes back down. So I'll hang out for a little bit and just see what happens here. Yeah, got to get used to these futures, man. It just feels a bit different. It feels a bit different. But that's all right. I'll get used to it. $10 micro equal 1 mini. So if you want to take partials but maintain the same risk, you need to trade micro. How though? All I can see here, it says number of contracts and it just gives me the option. 1 is the lowest contract I can trade. If this candle flips to here, I'll give my trade a second chance. Let's have a look at this here. See, this is what I don't understand. Look, P&L is, it says here 170 loss. But when I dragged my stop loss up, it was at 140, I believe. Unless I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it was 140. It says a $3 fee. How the flip does it go from 140 to 170? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Yeah, go on MCG. You're on GC. Bro, don't tell me I'm on some fucking wrong shit over here. Oh. MCG. No option. Slippage. Ah. Slippage. Slippage. Huh. See, that's the thing with futures. Like, my biggest draw card to futures was because of spread, but I guess futures makes up with that with slippage. MCG. I don't know where bro, I don't know anything. I'm a noob. I'll figure it out after this. Because price shot up and stop loss is always limit. I mean market. Yeah, I got some learning to do. Yeah, it looks like the idea of giving the trade a second chance is kind of out the window a little bit here. Let's see what happens. MGC, MGC. MGC. Oh. MGC. It's still only giving me the option to do one contract. Yeah, I would have taken that previous trade every time. There's always some small things you could probably find wrong with it, but overall I would have probably taken that every time. Yes, now you do 10 contracts, but one contract is much less. Wait, so let me try and place an order right now of one contract. Oh, wait till it chills out for a second. 10 contracts is equivalent to one with the MCG. Okay, so let me just do one and see. Let me do one and see. Confirm. I hope you're not lying. Ah, yep, look, it's only $2. All right, now we've cracked the code here. You're a G. Thanks for that, Aru. You are a G. See, that would have saved me some dollars there. Cool. All right, I'm figuring it all out now. See, if I knew that, I would have won that other trade. Oh, shit the bed. I'm a noob again. MGC. Yeah, MGC. I guess that stands for mini gold cock. So it's 15's about to close. It faked people like me out. And they're just consolidating. Just printing side by side now. I don't like this range now. My new range is here. Too wicky. I got wicked out. I'll hang out for one more 15 candle, and then if nothing arises, I'll call it a day. But wow, yeah, here we go. A lot of learning. So let me up this to 10 contracts. That's equivalent to what I did before. That's pretty good. Yeah. All right. But here's the thing, Aru. If you're still there, in Forex, you can actually see the slippage, the spread, right? And you can see that you're going to get tapped out by the spread. There's a separate bar. Slippage here, it's like invisible. I wonder if there's a separate bar you can put that like kind of hovers with this so you can see when you get it slipped out. Because I was pretty far away from like where the stop loss would have got hit anyway, but I was far away before it actually got triggered. So funny, right? I had like 10 people view it. I very rarely have 10 people at once watching, and there was all when I lost. It's a part of the game. It's a part of the game. What are you gonna do? I'll journal it and see if I can find out a bit more why I lost. Yeah, I kind of became a victim to my own, what I know because this red candle that broke below had a small body, which I usually stay away from if it breaks out with a small body, but it just wicked up so nicely. Oh well. Probabilities and plus a little bit of other factors. What's this 4 hour doing? Still just hanging around. 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour. Small body doji. 30-minute preen side by side. 15 side by side. Ugly stuff over here for the London volume. Looks like we've got most of our volume here in pre-London. Oh wow, you can click on your trade and it brings you to a little journal. Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I'll see how this one pans out. What do we got? It's also the 30-minute closure as well. 9 minutes. Is there, does Topstep X have like a deal map? You can see the trades. I swear I've seen it. Show chart executions. Oh, it does. Yeah, look. On the 5 minute. It's weird that it doesn't show you like, just shows the top and bottom, but let's look on the 1 minute. Interesting. Anyway, we've got 8 minutes for this closure. See if we can get something happening here. If you're new here, I trade during the London session every day. This is my first day trading on the futures market. I'm a Forex trader and I've just switched over to a 100K Topstep account. So first trade then on stream was a small L, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all part of the game. I'm waiting to potentially take one more position and then that'll be me. But I trade during the London session every day. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already. I've been a paper trader Forex for about 2 months now. Should I transition to live trading? Oh, that's such an interesting question because I think you should. I think you should. I think you should probably buy the cheapest, smallest prop firm account you can find, because they're going to give you a set of rules that you have to abide by. You can't lose X amount a day. There's a profit target of this. You can't do this. And believe it or not, it's actually good for like a beginner trader to abide by these particular rules. So yeah, I would say jump in a cheap prop account. Put what you've learned to the test. Because you can learn technicals, like you can learn how to trade in 2 months, but it takes like 2 years to learn how to mentally trade. 2 years to mentally figure out how to just show up in the markets and take like 1 to 2 trades and then walk away. It takes fucking 2 years. Minimum. That's the thing about trading. It's by the laws of the universe. You can't fast track it. And if you get some sort of luck, success early, you pay for it later. Like it always catches up to you. You have to go through a grind in order to grow. It's not like other things. What percent is $170 to 100,000? Is that 0.17? Yeah, that's 0.17. My max drawdown is 30%. 3%. Target profit is 6. Okay, yeah, I'm with it. Yeah. Yeah, but at least I've got good leverage on this Topstep account, because if I see a decent, like a really nice setup, I'll increase my risk to capitalize on that. With FTMO as an Australian trader, they've capped the leverage at 1 to 30. You can't up your trades anymore. It's essentially pointless unless you want to trade for 4 months just to pass a stupid challenge. My experience blowing many accounts and just being in the funded world for so long you've got to up your risk, like in the challenge phase. You kind of do, man. You just have to capitalize on certain things because it takes a toll mentally as well to be in a trade for a couple, to be in a challenge for a couple months. What do we got? 3.5 minutes for this one. Bro, we're just consolidating. This is not a lot happening for London volume, right? Unless we can miraculously push up here. I need some sort of closure up here like this. Oh, this is a 30 as well. Yeah, this is what I don't like to see. These big bodies printed next to each other, because I've seen this many times. What happens a lot of the time is just this. You know, until for another couple hours. Like, how many times have you seen shit like that? It's pretty common, more than you think. Not saying that will happen, but yeah, it's important not to get caught in this chop. I guess I kind of got caught in that last trade, but I didn't know I was going to just keep doing this. So we've got 2 minutes on this one. See if we can give us a bit of a push, and I'll make a decision from there. It's looking pretty good. 25 seconds here. Wouldn't mind a bit more of a push. Ooh. Not cool. Four, three, two. Interesting. Let me use my brain. Let me use my brain here. All right, let's see if we can get a wick here. I might look at something potentially. I'd need a pretty juicy wick. If I can get some sort of wick like this, I'll put a buy stop about there. But I need a wick. Very small top wick here, yeah. See if I can get a wick here. 4 hour. Rejecting pretty hard, but that doesn't mean shit. Still got an hour and a half left. One hour is showing. This is like a smaller body here. The previous 1 hour, this hour is kind of pushing up. 30 minutes ugly. 15's looking okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a wick. Going to need a wick. I'm not really liking how this is looking. I might call that a day there, guys. If anyone that's watching, I love you. Subscribe to this channel. I trade during the London session every day. This is my 100K futures account on Topstep, and I'll be back tomorrow during the London session.